Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'll continue recapping a story about a guy who reincarnated and decided to be a farmer. Please like and hit the bell icon. That will help my channel a lot. Hiraku enjoys having Ru living with him as she has helped him tremendously in various ways, like setting up lights with her magic, helping Hiraku mine the right places for salt and embarrassing him in the process because he passed by the salt while digging many times. The two check on how the fruit trees are growing. Ru see the trees and observe that the trees are growing as expected. Ru asks Hiraku if he transplanted the trees to the soil here, and he did because the fruit trees need more time to grow than the vegetables. Hiraku shares that the fruit trees he planted are orange and peach and he hopes to plant chestnut trees sometime in the future. Ru shows her support for Hiraku by looking forward to seeing how the fruit trees turn out when it's time to harvest. The two spend their time peacefully outside and drinking some tea. Wolves. The angel desperately apologizes to the pack of wolves for attacking them first and give her a cleaner appearance. She then grew in the forest to hide in out of all places, as the angel did not enjoy her experience as she immediately got ambushed by wolves. Ru sympathizes as that is the same experience she went through her first time entering the forest. In fact, Ru learned the hard way that the wolves are resistant to magic. The angel asks Ru who is the man with her, and she introduces Hiraku as her husband. The angel is surprised after seeing Ru's blushed expression after saying that Hiraku is her husband and looks at Hiraku to confirm what she says was true. Hiraku does say that Ru is right, and the angel was honest, proudly accepts that as a symbol of pride. But Ru, as there was a brief period when angels were considered an object of worship. Hiraku asks a question: why is Tia chasing down Ru? Tia answers that there is a bounty on Ru because of all the damage she caused in town when she went on a rampage. Ru admits her crimes are true but tries to shift the blame onto a snobby noble because they wanted to keep forcing Ru to make medicine and drugs for them. Ru felt like she needed to teach them a lesson, but Tia reveals a personal flaw within Ru: her short temper. She always spends her time researching strange medicines and concoctions, so if something minor bothers her she becomes a megaman and starts explosions. Ru argues back that it was only an accident and Tia is being overdramatic, but Tia restates her original claim that she shouldn't have blemished the noble by causing havoc upon the town because of her own personal problems. The drama becomes lighter as Ru starts becoming more humble and admits her faults and how she's in this situation because she was trying to run away from Tia, who is stronger than her. She also admits that the first sign she saw the limit of her strength was when fighting the wolves. Ru comes up with an idea and asks Tia if she wants to live here with them in the forest. Ru gives Tia a tour around the crop fields and the orchard and introduced her to Zabutin the spider. Tia may not like spiders as she immediately faints. Tia asks if she'll have to do farm work and complains why an angel like her should dirty her hands doing common work like farming. Hiraku helps Tia harvest the crops and helps her learn that farming may be fun. After a long day of hard work, Tia rewards herself by trying a strawberry and finds it very sweet and delicious. Tia for being able to quickly adapt to farming life. Tia asks if Hiraku is considering expanding their crops, but he mentions that they're operating at full capacity, so there would be no time to harvest them, unless they have more people to help with the harvest. Hiraku then sees the new puppies and how their horns are growing. It turns out that Kuro and Yuki's puppies also had puppies, so overpopulation may be a problem. To fix this, Hiraku expanded his land to build a dog area. His worry is that there are so many puppies he may not be able to give out and remember all the puppies' names. In a turn, she came with 7 elves. As the elves make their introductions, Hiraku observes that they are all related and the elves wish to live with him. Tia shares their sad backstory of how they used to have a home, but many of them were sent out to their deaths in the War of Humans. Now that their race is scattered, they could not find a proper home to call their own. Tia supports this idea as she said that they could help him with farming. Hiraku allows this as long as they are all able to get along. That Ru enjoys seeing people's reactions after showing them to beasts. Now that everyone knows each other, Hiraku needs to build more homes for his new friends. The elves work on building a big house for them to live together. The elves start to build the house from the bottom up, and it turns out that they know a big house. We can see a living room that also doubles as a dining room, so the elves could work on things together or eat together. On the far left and right sides of the house are storage areas. The second floor is where their individual rooms are, all lighting across. When Hiraku talks with Ria, the leader of the elves, we can learn more about them. He finds out that they use fire and eat meat. He is shocked by this because he always thought that elves are one with nature, not relying on fire that can hurt the forest. Ria lectures Hiraku to not follow that stereotype and to stop thinking that the forest is a heavenland, as Mother Nature can be cruel. But Ria does want to thank Hiraku again for allowing them to live with him, and he feels the same way. Thanks to how helpful and resourceful they are, the elves continue to show their capabilities by building a furnace to do blacksmithing and baking foods like bread. As everyone is enjoying the bread that the elves made, Hiraku feels motivated to expand his wheat fields. But he asks Ru if his home's land is someone's property, even though it should have been asked along. Hiraku that since his home and settlement were not supported by outside factors, the property can be claimed as his. Thanks to his self-sufficiency. Later in the evening, Ru, Tia and Ria start having a conversation about Hiraku and comment on how incredible he is. A human who was able to tame all those wolves and a demon spider. Ria wonders if the soil that he planted all his crops on is capable of producing the high-quality products they have made all this time. But Ru doesn't know how to answer that, as she never asked him that question. Tia, waterway, especially if the population in his land will increase. Hey, thank you for staying all the way till the end. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. It takes only a second, but it means everything to us. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss new video, and I'll see you soon.